before you got into business, what did you think running a business would be like that reality changed fast?
I didn't think that, especially in Charleston, West Virginia, with the misconception of there not being enough opportunities, especially for creatives, I was really surprised when other creatives, especially photographers, were so kind and generous and just willing to help me and mentor me.
That's great. Hello and welcome to the Kanawha Valley Hustlers. This is Joe Justice. I'm here with Alicia. Alicia, tell me, what's your hustle?
Photography, adventure through lens photography.
That's very cool. So what got you into that line of business?
I finally decided to follow my passion. Instead of wanting to leave work early all the time to prepare for my events, I decided to job my love instead of trying to convince myself to love my job.
Wow, so how long have you been doing this?
I started my business last June, so just a little over a year.
Oh, okay. And what kind of things do you do? What problems do you solve for your clients?
So I provide marketing solutions for clients. We like to provide alternatives to people using AI, actual photos of you doing your job, candids of your staff or your team performing the job, client testimonials, whatever that might look like depending on your industry. I also do portrait photography for families and help capture those milestone memories as well.
So when you first got into business, what was a mistake that you made early on and what did you learn from it?
A mistake I made early on was definitely assuming that other people would not be so willing to help me and feeling kind of awkward about going to networking events and kind of cutting myself short on that aspect.
And you learned that quite a bit of people are willing to help out.
Absolutely. It's not as scary as it seems.
Well, when was it that you made this realization, realized you had to make a change?
So in December of last year is when I started focusing more on networking and to grow via getting to know people and collaborating.
And how's it worked out for you?
It has been such a total game changer.
So tell me, what are some common misconceptions that people might have about your industry?
A lot of people think that just anybody can take a photo. The best example I have is restaurants. You know, they pay all this money for their mortgage, their rent, they pay their staff, they pay their taxes, they pay for those like $30,000 kitchens, but then they trust the hostess who's maybe 19 and has to seat this table, get this table drinks, and run this table's food. They trust them to get the lineup of the new features that'll go on the website. And it's like, is that really what you want as your first impression of your business to people who've never seen it? Usually we say for under 4 figures, you can just bring in a professional and we'll get it done right for you.
That's great. So talk to me a little bit about some challenges that you've been seeing recently in your business. Do you run into challenges with funding, staffing, scaling? What is it that you see today?
So I'll pick up on what I was saying. It's kind of convincing people of the value that they can't just take that picture with their iPhone themselves really quick and upload it. Convincing people that there is that value in actually bringing in a professional rather than them just doing it themselves. I think that would be my biggest thing for scaling.
Oh, okay. Well, so a few rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
I am.
What's the best $100 you ever spent on your business?
Money going toward networking memberships.
Great. And tell me, what's been the biggest waste of money?
Having to pay taxes.
You don't always get what you pay for with taxes, do you?
You sure don't.
I don't think I've ever had anybody answer that, but that probably is the right answer.
I'm just being honest, Joe.
So what's one skill every entrepreneur should possess?
Communication skills, just being willing to talk about yourself, be social, and be a little extroverted, even if that's not your normal tendencies.
Looking back, what was your biggest waste of time?
Trying to do it all myself rather than outsourcing and networking and collaborating to find those people that I could outsource to and work with.
And what is one new skill that you're working on today?
Actually hiring staff and training them and developing a system outside of me doing it all.
That's right. Well, that's how you're going to scale, right?
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
As we're kind of wrapping up here, tell me, what is one principle, one belief, one ideal that you stand behind even when everybody tells you that you're wrong?
You just have to keep trying. Every day is a new opportunity. Don't hear the word no, just figure out a different way to get yes.
Okay, so if anybody wants to learn more about you, how to maybe sign up for some photography, maybe some of those restaurant owners out there, what's the best way for them to get in touch?
You can get a hold of me on Facebook at Adventure Through Lens Photography on my page, or adventurethroughlensphotography.com on my website.
Thank you so much for joining us here today, and thank you for watching and listening. This is Joe Justice, the Kanawha Valley Hustler, reminding you to hustle hard, hustle smart, and hustle with a smile.